deeper and narrow we get, higher that ball's gonna go, shorter the ball's gonna go, the less it's gonna roll out, right? So, I'm gonna have each one of you guys hop up here and just kind of demonstrate each of those if you could. So, whoever wants to go first. So let's do the chip shot first, and then we'll do the pitch shot.
Okay.
So chip shot.
Give it a shot.
So let me see the chip.
Yeah.
Quick. So this scenario, those hands up high, and try and keep this ball low. Got it.
A little bit fat.
A little bit. Let's get the picture going here. So it's the same kind of thing with the full swing low point wise, you know, where I was trying to control that. So we really want to try and limit everything except those shoulders, almost as if we're hitting a putt. So same thing, just real. Bring those shoulders back, bring the shoulders through. Okay. And then as far as the practice side of it goes, you know, when you guys are, whether it's in here or, you know, out on the practice green, and I've talked to Dave about this before, the distance control of it is just something where, you know, it's the stroke length, same as putting. The other thing is you want to be able to use a lot of clubs. So one of the biggest mistakes I see a lot of amateurs make, miss a green, they pull their card up and they'll just grab their highest lofted wedge and their putter and start walking their ball. You're going to have a lot of shots where your 58 or your sand wedge probably is the best club to hit. So I'll hit a lot of these shots with my 8 iron, 7 iron sometimes. So typically when I miss a green, unless I can absolutely see it like I'm in sand and I know for sure what I'm going to be hitting, I'll grab usually my putter, my highest lofted wedge, and then at least, you know, a pitching wedge, 9 iron, 8 iron, something that's a little less loft. So that way if I get up there and go, oh, you know what, probably isn't the best to try kind of a chip or a pitch shot. Let me have it. Make sure you're hitting all these shots with multiple clubs. Pitch shot, you don't need to go past like a pitching wedge really, but at that point you're just hitting kind of a full swing. But with you know, with chip shots, hit some chip shots with your sand wedge and see, you know, it's going to go a lot less far, it's going to roll out a lot less, but there's going to be situations like this one where we've got, you know, pitch shot isn't really the option because we've only got 15 feet, you know, but you know, a chip shot we can't chip with our pitching wedge on this one because we're going to go way past. I mean, you really have to do that with like a pitching wedge. So being able to chip with a lot of different clubs is going to be huge because you guys can, it's all about creativity at that point. And you know, being able to go to a shot and have 3 options of what you can hit and go with the most comfortable is huge, especially on the golf course. It's going to save a lot of pars, get you up and down a lot more, and possibly get you some birdies if you can chip in. So, cool. Do you guys have any questions or anything?
No?
Well, I do. In terms of distance, is there any kind of guideline or rule of thumb? Chipping within 50 yards, pitching within 20 yards?
In terms of like stroke length and controlling that?
Yeah.
I mean, that's where the practice comes in of gaining your distance control. So it's the same as putting. You know, you can also look at, you know, the difference between if you were playing something in like Florida that's got real thick Bermuda grass that grabs real hard, or if you're playing here after, you know, a course didn't overseed and the grass is basically dirt.
Yeah.
You could play a runner, you know, chip shot from 60 yards, just like they would, you know, in Scotland where it's links golf. So that's kind of, you'll see those guys, they let that ball roll up there. So that's where it's a good thing to practice those shots because at that point you're playing golf and not golf swing. You know, you don't want to handicap yourself. So if you get to a shot and you think, hey, this pin's all the way back on the green, I've got really nice grass in front of me that's, you know, going to let it run out a little bit. You can take, you know, a pitching wedge and just kind of bump it and let it roll on up. But if you've got, you know, that pin's on the front and you've got not very much room to cover it and the grass is going to be real grabby or, you know, whatever's going on, maybe that rough is real close and there's, you know, that thick Bermuda grass that's like Brillo pads, then you don't want to try and get stuck in that.
Yeah.
So that's where the practice side comes into it. And really trying to get, if you're like at a practice green, trying to get shots all around from all those scenarios so you can really get the feel of, okay, on this lie I want to do this, and getting to the point where from different lies you can have 2 or 3 shot options. So, Greg, did you have something?
No, I had just read somewhere that you can use your 7, and this was in the book, 7, 8, 9 pitch and lob, and it depended how far you wanted to land it right on the green, but how far the